Big up, everybody. It's your girl, Sophie So, back here on Sofia's Football Talk for the final stream of the day. Dang, I've had a very productive day. This is the third stream today. Already, of course, posted 2 videos as well. So, what, 5 different pieces of content today on Sophia's Football Talk? Yeah. The hustle is going strong, but it's gonna be nice when I'm done with this to just take a long hot shower and just chill. But before then, we of course need to preview Everton versus Man United early kickoff for tomorrow. A game that I'm not really looking too forward to, but we have to go through it. We have to do it. It is what it is. We just have to go through it. But before we do, make sure that you, of course, give this video here a big thumbs up. And the more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for new people to see and new people to react to. Consider as well subscribing to the channel as we are on the road to 10K subscribers. Yes, yes, yes. And also become a member of the channel and help grow the community. Big up to Mr. Joshy J, who became a member earlier today. Link is pinned in the chat and also in the description box. So another way to help support the channel, customize emojis, customize bash next to your name, sneak peek into upcoming content. Once we get more people, we'll do live streams and as well drop some exclusive content. Big up Dark Raw, hope you're doing well. Let's talk about some Man United news before we actually fully go into the game. So, obviously, Man United will face Real Sociedad in the Europa League round of 16. The first leg will be played in San Sebastian, with the second leg at Old Trafford. So, if you want to hear about my prediction to whether or not Man United goes through from that game, and if so, how far we can go, then make sure you do check out the video that I did earlier today. But yeah, going to be a tough fixture. Not looking forward to it, but I'll stress about it a few days before, not now. In other news, Omar Berrada, the CEO of Man United, has launched an investigation into Old Trafford leaks and has warned staff in a bombshell email that revealing club information will be considered gross misconduct, which could get them sacked, reported by Mike McGrath. Also, this is a direct email that he sent out to the staff. He says, anyone disclosing information outside of the club is breaching their obligations of confidentiality. And we're very clear that this will be considered gross misconduct. To protect the club and its colleagues, additional measures are being put in place to prevent future breaches of confidentiality and also identify any persons responsible. I think it's mad because he obviously sent out the email to the staff and it still got leaked. So we have a big issue. Big issue. They were like, oh, okay, we're going to get in trouble for breaching confidentiality. All right, still going to leak this email. We don't give people they don't care. They don't give a damn. They don't care. So yeah. Ay, ay, ay. We are in trouble from top to bottom. We really are. Darkrow, I'm going to save this comment once we get into the game. Good comment, though. Good comment. The Glazers have an option within 6 months to sell Man United and for Sir Jim Ratcliffe to sell his stake. Ratcliffe has the option to make his own offer first, and he wants to increase his stake if that option becomes available. Reported by Business via UESHM. Whether or not, like, how reliable this is, I don't know, but I have to wait and see. Obviously, there's been a lot of scrutiny on, of course, we know with the Glazers, but as well as with Ineos, with how they have handled things, the decisions that they made, cost saving cuts that they've made, yada, yada, yada. Reported by the Telegraph, Ducker, during a tour of character, Sir Jim Ratcliffe asked women's team captain at the time, Katie Zillim, what she did at the club, despite her being a long-time player and England international. So ignorant of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I shouldn't even call him Sir. So freaking ignorant of the Ratcliffe. Madness to me. But hey, am I surprised? Made it very clear that he doesn't give a crap about the women's team. The focus is only on the men's team. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want him in the first place. But hey, people want to be all giddy, yada, yada, yada. I wanted to say this. This is what I wanted to say with new owners, full new owners, and have the places out. This is what I wanted to say.
Today I feel Qatari.
But oh well, I never got the chance to do that. Oh, if only the Glazers could sell and us getting proper new owners in. But hey, we move. Glazers out, and y'all know me, I've said this for I think a week now. Ineos out as well, 100%. Transfer news. Understand Paul Pogba has been offered to United and is keen on a return, preferably to a top 5 league side. Man United told United. Wait. Man United has been told United did discuss internally with some for and some against. And with the injuries arriving, the people who are for bringing him back have a more prevalent argument than before. Not advanced, but it's there if United want to pursue. Play will not, capital letters, accept a pay-as-you-play contract because that's something that looks to be discussed. So, yeah. Also, yeah, we have to wait and see. I don't know. Be interesting. In other transfer news, Man United are exploring a potential swap deal involving Bayern Munich midfielder Alexander Pavlovic and Marcus Rashford. United view Pavlovic as a key figure they could build their squad around in the coming years, reported by Jack Talbot. I don't know about this, to be fair, I would want a pure sale for Rashford compared to a swap deal. Swap deal we could do for some of the other players, but like Rashford, I do think we could get some type of money, and I want to get all that moolah, all that dinero, you know? Giovanni Quenda has been on Man United list for months, and this remains the case. He has been directly approved by Ruben Amorim, reported by Fabrizio Romano. Obviously, we know personal terms has been agreed on both parties, so it's just about figuring out once we get into the summer, agreeing, a fee with Sporting. That's that. But let's now get into all things Man United against Everton. Last game, Goodison Park. So, asked at the start of the press conference whether it had been better week in terms of the health of his squad, Ruben replied, yes, because we don't lose players. Recover players, Chris, Ugarte, Lenioro, return, and with Chris, aka Christian Eriksen. It was a misunderstanding. I want to be really clear on that also because of Chris. He's healthy and ready to play for many years in a high level. It's just my limitation explaining the injuries. I want to make this really clear. Interesting. Questioning then moved on to the Reds' other injuries figures, most notably Ahmad, Toby Collier, Kobe Maino, Mason Mount, and Luke Shaw. Then he replied, it's hard to know about the others, he admitted. Ahmad is for a long time. I think Mason Mount continues to make his recovery. Luke Shaw continues to make his recovery. I don't have a day for his return. Toby Collier seems to be the closest one, but not now. Kobe Maino is recovering. We have to adapt to use the players we have for the schedule. Alta Bilde is making recovery. Tom Heaton is making recovery. Damn. I'm also trying to figure out how the hell and when did Bayern and Tom Heaton get injured and how? That's so mad to me. But okay. Emery continued, again, I don't have a day, but they are recovering. Everton's team news. David Moyes said at his press conference that he has no fresh injury concerns, but the Toffees are without the likes of Iman Ndai, Dwight McNeil, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Especially Ndai, that's a good player. So who? The Kore is back from suspension and competing for return in midfield. Charlie Alcaraz also fit. So they got 9 or 10 players out injured. Yusuf Shermiti, Seamus Coleman, Nathan Pedersen, Amanda Broya, and Orel Mangala have also been absent for the host. So they got their fair share injuries as well. But hey, I still do think I know. I'll dive into my score prediction at the end. Sure, I do hope we can win, but it's gonna be tough. Potential lineups. I think Onana, of course, will start in the back three. I'm going to say Mazraoui, De Ligt, Maguire. Initially, I was saying Yoro, but I think maybe Yoro will be on the bench, and then we sub him in later. Wing backs, Dorgo left wing back, Dallo again right wing back. Although I don't want to see it. I don't really want to see Dallo right wing back. I'd rather see Mazraoui right wing back, to be fair, even though Mazraoui also struggles, but better than Dallo. This is like why we really need to get another wing back for the summer. We have to, because having Dallo, it's just so like something's lacking there in the attack, and it's just not good. So yeah. And then in the pivot, I'm gonna say since Ugarte is back, I'll say Ugarte and Bruno, even though preferably I would like Bruno to sit on the bench, but that won't happen. In the tens, I'm thinking maybe he'll have Eriksen and Zirkzee, and then Hojlund up top is what I am predicting. But I could be wrong. Dark Rose comment from earlier says Sofia, will Amorim play fans lineup or his stubborn lineup? I think a little bit of a both. Little bit of both. To be fair though, like a lot of us do want him to drop Dallo and a Bruno. Is he gonna do that? Doesn't seem like it. Also, we are quite limited though, so I don't know. But with the guys that we do have, make it work. Make it work. But apologies. If we can refrain from actually seeing Dallo as a wing back, then to me, that would be quite nice if we can not see that. Have him rather sit on the bench because the guy plays week in and week out. Like, give him a break, as well. Let him catch a break, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It ain't easy in these streets. It ain't easy. That's all I'm gonna say. It's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm predicting it to go. But to be fair, I could be very, very wrong. Would love to hear your guys' prediction for the lineup as well in the comment section. Um, yeah, it's not really that much to talk about the game. It's just I think it's gonna be a very tough match because Romelu and Kenobi hope are doing well. I think it's gonna be tough. Everton, they're unbeaten in the last 7 games, I believe. David Moyes is cooking. He is properly cooking compared to what we're doing. Cooking. They're ahead of us in the league. And if we're looking at the league table right now, we're 15th. We could actually finish like we could literally be 16th. Um, yeah, that could happen. That could happen. We are in some trouble. I mean, Leicester and Brentford, they're playing in about almost 2 hours to kick off game week 26. Leicester, they're 19th. They're about what? 12 points behind us. The same with Ipswich, who are in 18th. So we still have like quite a big gap all the way down to like relegation battle. But regardless, we are struggling. And Everton, they are a point ahead of us. West Ham are 2 points behind us. So West Ham definitely can go past us. Wolves won't, but West Ham basically it'll be either we'll finish 16th, depending on us losing and West Ham winning, or like let's say we win, we could maybe go to 12th, depending on how the other game goes. But we are in a big mess, y'all. We really are. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. That's just gonna be quite the difficult debacle, but we move. We move. Ratcliffe needs to back Amorim in the summer and let him cook with the team. I agree with you. The thing is, I'm not Amorim out. At least now. I'm not. I'm not. I feel like he's warranted to at least be given an opportunity to see what he can do in the summer. Okay? Get some new players in, see what he can do this upcoming season. Why not? Why not? You know, he came in November. I know it hasn't worked out, but some of these players just aren't good enough. And what if we would have gotten the manager bounce and then we would have just ended up diverting back to what we know, which is us just being horrible again. And it's just being false hope of us being good. Like, no, I'd rather us be like, we're right in the storm right now. It's all bumpy, it's all ugly, and it feels very hopeless right now. And then hopefully in the next few months, we can kind of reap what we have, you know, the type of seeds that we have now, you know? If Wolves go down, I want Ait Nouri. I would love to get Ait Nouri as well. Amorim, I would have him at Madrid all day, every day to replace the outgoing Don Carlo. Right? This comes from a Real Madrid fan that he gets it. I just don't like the revisionism from a lot of fans saying like, why doesn't Amorim change up his system? Yada yada yada. It doesn't make sense. But then when Ten Hag just completely scrapped his system, we got mad. And then we have somebody that wants to stick to his system just because the players, a lot of them can't play it. Now we want to try to adapt. Now we want to try to adjust to their strengths. No, how about they adjust to the strength of the system? Like, I don't think the system is the issue, it's the personnel. I strongly stand by that. And of course, if we, buy new players in the summer and we actually get a big overhaul, get a lot of the bad seats away, and we get some proper new players in, and we still struggle, then that's a different story. Then you can say, okay, you might actually be the issue. You might actually be the problem than Amorim. But right now, I can't sit here and say that he's the big problem. But don't get twisted. I still say all this to say he's not trying to lay off from being criticized, because I can criticize certain decisions. I'm looking at him sideways. I'm asking questions 100%. I just am not going to say get a new manager again, because we did that before. Amorim was my third choice, wasn't my first, wasn't my second, obviously, but I still was content with getting him, and I want to back him. I want to back him. If I was Amorim, I'm taking who? Who? I don't know who that is, but okay. Pick up Man, hope you're doing well. Yes, you're an Everton fan. As an Everton fan, I have a massive respect with Man United Football Club, and I absolutely hate that you guys are in this messy situation. I hope of ending this game in a draw. Yeah, we will have to wait and see. For you guys to be distant from the relegation zone, we are in some deep. Damn. Oh, it's a sporting goalkeeper. It's the name for me that's just like, yeah, you know. Pick up though to the guy. Pick up. I mean, sure, I guess. But yeah. No offense to Ten Hag or Ajax fans, but Ten Hag couldn't lace Amorim's Gucci shoes. To be fair though, I'm not gonna sit there and act like I wasn't gassed when Ten Hag came in, because I was 100%. I think I was maybe even more gassed when Ten Hag came in than Amorim, just because of, yeah, no, I was just because I knew more about a Ten Hag than an Amorim. And this is me just being honest. But Ten Hag fooled me. I don't think Amorim is gonna fool me or fool us. Um, at least he's sticking to what he knows. Of course, you can't sit there and be completely naive, but sticking to having, you know, that system, I don't see the issue. You know? That's what I think. I'm backing Amorim until the end of the season. The end of the season, I can't wait to see what he can do in the summer exactly. Pick up Eddie, hope you're doing well. Make sure you subscribe to Eddie's channel and show him some love. It says, pick up, says dropping a like and listening. I'm so worried about United. Can they keep embarrassing up? Damn. Broski, I'm tired. I'm so tired. We are in some deep trouble. But big up to you though. I am worried as well, but we have 3 months left until the season is over, and I'm like, I cannot sit through this pain and agony, this haram football. Ramadan is about to start, I think next week. And I'm like, are we gonna really sit through haram football? No, I don't want that. All I'm saying is, please start giving us some wins. Let's build some momentum. Let's build some consistency. Like, can we finally get back-to-back wins in the Premier League? Like, win tomorrow, win against Ipswich on Wednesday. I beg, please, please, because soon we're gonna start having a very difficult fixtures. Like on paper, this should be winnable. The problem is that we make it unwinnable. That's the issue. Let's get the likes up. Otaku-Made says, Sofia, did you hear we shortlisted Iriola to replace Carlo? No, I didn't. He's a good manager, though. Good manager. I think he's also been linked with maybe a move to Spurs. We've been linked with him before, but yeah, that happens. Big up to him, 100%. Guys, we are in trouble. But yeah, we could potentially finish 16. Although I do think, I mean, let's say we do lose and West Ham. What will West Ham win against Arsenal? That is kind of the main question. And to be fair, I don't really see that happening. I don't. I do think Arsenal will be winning their game. And to be fair, kind of need some help from Arsenal. And also want to still see the title race be a bit more exciting, a bit more interesting. So you know what? I'm gonna need to see some upsets that hopefully doesn't have to evolve around my team. I just want my team. It's an early kickoff. All I want is for us to just win the game tomorrow against Everton, win it, and just chill for the rest of the night. That's all I want to. That's all I want. So I can watch the rest of the games, because the other games tomorrow will be, obviously it's us first, and then you have Arsenal West Ham. You also have, okay, yeah, Ipswich Spurs. I'll watch both of them. And then to end the night tomorrow will be Aston Villa Chelsea. Like, there's some good fixtures. I want to be able to watch them, enjoy them with us having already won our game and done what we needed to do. Like, do we always have to be the laughing stock, like, constantly? I don't think we need to be. And I hope we don't have to be. So, yeah, I don't know. So if Chelsea fans succeed in their protest, then will it have any impact on us? I don't think they will succeed on their protest. I think a lot of them doesn't seem to be united in regards to whether or not they actually want to watch, want to do the protest. Some of them are like, why are we protesting against this ownership? And others are like, let's do it. So I don't know, like when you say succeed, do you say of getting rid of that ownership? Because I don't think they're going to. Arsenal are stupid letting Tierney go home to Celtic. He's the best left back they have. I'm pretty sure they got him back. He's still there. By the way, I literally saw him come up from the bench the other night. I mean, last weekend. So, which I was like, I could have sworn that he went, but no, he's back for Arsenal. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Let me know your score prediction before we slowly wrap up, because right now we did a lot of content for today, and we will rest for the rest of the night because, alas, we need to. It's going back to Celtic in the summer. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. Interesting. I mean, to be fair, though, injuries, I kind of get it. Still didn't need to get somebody in, but so, score prediction before we wrap up. Let me know in the chat your score prediction for the game. Keep liking, by the way. Consider becoming SFT member. Let's get into it. And it's 1-1. I think such a dead team at the moment. Yeah. And once again, Everton, they've been unbeaten. So I will not be shocked if we drop points. Romeo Konobi says, I say 2-1 Man. Really? Manny says, yesterday out of nowhere, I found the video of Sky Sports saying that the Glazers has no intention of selling the club. I heard about that as well. On those leeches. Curlers 87, hope we're doing well. Says, cannot see United win tomorrow. Everton on the moors are playing well. Yes. And I hear you. But since you're saying you cannot see United win, what then is your score prediction? Man says, I think 2-2 draw in Scorefest. Really interesting. So my prediction, I want to win, of course. Us Man United fans, we would want to win, but I'm going to say 1-1. To be fair, Everton could win, but I'll say 1-1. Beto is cooking right now. I don't see us doing much with it. I don't, unfortunately, like at all. So we are in some deep problems. Damn, we really are. We really are in some deepish. So yeah, I don't see us doing it, y'all. I don't see us doing it. Just gotta be honest. Gotta say 1-1. Lost for me, sadly. That's how bad things are, says Curlers. Also says 3-1 Everton. And if they score early, we will collapse. Yep. Everton just have that managerial bounce. It will puncture soon. Maybe. We don't have that managerial bounce at all. We don't have it. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, 1-1. I hope we can win. I will take a stinky 1-0 right now. I will bite your hand off for a 1-0, stinky 1-0. I will do it. Because right now, I just want to win. I want to win the game. I want to play good football as well, but I want to win the game. So I'm taking the results over everything at this point. Yeah. We are in trouble. Oh my God. But guys, we're going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching this stream. Make sure you check out all of the other content that I did earlier today. I will, of course, be back tomorrow right after the Everton Man United game. I beg Man United, please, I beg y'all, win the game tomorrow so I can rest and enjoy some more football for the rest of my Saturday tomorrow. I beg you. It's actually been a pretty decent week. Don't ruin it for me, Man United. I beg you, please. I'm manifesting that Man United won't be ruining my weekend. I'm manifesting that Manchester United Football Club is not going to ruin Man United. I beg you, I'm manifesting that you guys are winning tomorrow, that we are winning tomorrow against Everton. I'm manifesting it. I'm manifesting that Liverpool drop points. It's horrible to say, but West Ham, I'm gonna need y'all to lose. Spurs, you gotta lose. Chelsea, you gotta lose. And there you have it. Amorim would take stinky 1-0 till the end of the season. United don't know the definition of football at the moment, says Eddie. Yep. Chris says we can't score and can't keep a clean sheet. It's a recipe for disaster, and we need those points to make sure we don't get caught in this relegation fight. Where's the next win coming from, fam? The next win? I don't know. In the league? Maybe Ipswich. Big up, Eddie. Yes. Get the likes up, people. Likes up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow for reaction. Peace out. Sophie's out. Bye.